Good morning. It is day 24 of POEMVEMBER 2022, where we're writing one poem a day in this month. And I'm posting a video of 3 prompts or more every morning, inspired by 1 or 2 poems by one poet that I personally find in their special way really inspiring. And today's poet is Catherine Esposito Prescott, and we'll be listening to her poem Ordinary Offering, because I found a recording of her voice reading it, and we'll do that right now. Okay, so this is from South Florida Poetry Journal.
Ordinary offering. It's the most beautiful thing we do, she said, which meant carrying a spirit within our bodies, which could also mean being possessed by another. When pregnant with my daughter, I craved chocolate and sex. With one son, it was salted meats and conversation. With the other son, milkshakes and classical music. Each time their spirit left me, like a fierce wind blowing the sail of my body inside and out. For weeks after each birth, I rubbed my empty torso like an unemployed crystal ball whose answers were spent. Since then, scientists have found newborn cells inside her mother and a mother's cells inside her baby. Their fear is still my fear, their heartache and their joy mine too. I used to see quickening toddlers on leashes, one parent steering the curious humans away from the street. Every spring, the wild peacocks towed a string of newborn chicks behind them, furry and dazed. They follow their mothers like soldiers across the cut-through street from meal to meal. Adolescent, they look like every other peacock, their initial wobble grown to a tall strut. Their full feathered fans open into a many-eyed sculpture, an ordinary offering to any god.
Okay, prompt number 1 is, for this prompt, consider an important event in your life that has happened 3 or 4 times. Look at this as a pattern, and then tell us how these 3 or 4 iterations of this pattern are similar. Tell us how you felt in all of these iterations, and then tell us how each iteration was different from the other. Finally, tell us how this pattern can be seen in other parts of the world or nature. Prompt number 2 is to write a poem that tells us about the most beautiful thing you will do in this lifetime. Prompt number 3. So I'm really struck by Catherine Esposito Prescott's mention of science knowing more about how embryos hold in their cells the cells of the mother, or genes of the mother, and also of the grandmother. So that's a new knowledge to us. I don't know how new it is, but it has been more recently understood more generally. So for this prompt, I'd like you to consider a piece of scientific knowledge or theory that was not known or understood when you were born, but is widely known now. And then write a poem that connects the new knowledge with a new understanding in your life. This could be profound or mundane. And those are the prompts. So that was day 24. Our poet inspirer is Catherine Esposito Prescott, truly one of the most incredible writers I've been able to read recently. So thank you for allowing us to use your poem Ordinary Offering today. And there's more information about the poet's bio and the daily poetry journal that they edit as well in the description below, and their website. And tomorrow's poet inspirer is Jordan Jace, and then November 26th poet inspirer is Jane Crichton. Okay, did I introduce myself? I'm getting really good at these videos right now. I'm KP Kashabowski. I'm a poet, I'm a filmmaker, I'm a theater maker, and also the guide of The Labyrinth, this channel that you're watching, which is a new and growing resource library for writers. For writers who are a little bit into the freaky or the weird or the woo, and you'll understand when I start posting more videos that aren't just Poemvember, though I will be keeping up with prompt videos depending on what we're doing that month. Okay, that's everything. Go write.